record to the cloud.
So this is recording to the cloud?
Yep, absolutely. And then this will be on, the cloud. Literally, the cloud that is the cloud. The cloud that is the cloud. Okay, we're going to do a countdown. And I'm smoking a Moonbow first. Malcolm doing this track. Let's see.
I'm going to smoke the rest of this Moonbow as a pre-roll.
Nice. Okay, ready? 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 After Dark. This is a special mother effing edition, highlighting live from the Z Palace, Z Kingdom. Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary here, and we're excited. We've got Z the lovely, and guess what? We're trying some pre-rolls.
Moonbow.
Stellar pre-rolls, hopefully. We've got the Moonbow, and this is the 9-gram pack, and this is coming from Stone Age. And these guys, I don't know if they're full flower joints, and they're not infused.
Not infused.
Full flower, but I like this. It's got a nice Austin Powers kind of vibe going on. I dig
it. Groovy, baby.
Yeah. We love that. And then this is, check this bad boy out. It's got a little, a little, length at the top. Let's see if I give it a shimmy.
It says 0.9 gram. Ooh. It's like,
that's quite a specific number.
Yeah.
Did they do that just to get 9 grams?
Yeah, each one is 0.9 grams.
That's funny. Nice. Okay, shimmy this bad boy down. We got a little bit out of that, and look who it is.
Hello, my dear.
Look who it is. She knew the podcast. She knew.
Come on, Dow.
She knew. Good girl, Dow.
Baby.
I know. Good girl.
Yeah, that's Malcolm. He's totally cool.
She's like, I'm going to think about this before I jump up in my usual spot. That's funny. The camera comes on and she came. She hid from me.
She knows.
She hid from me for so long just now. I dig it. Okay. But we got the Moonbow from Stone Age. And these little guys, definitely not in the more expensive of the pre-roll packs.
Nope.
Awesome. You know what I'm saying? For what they are, their single joints are definitely in the budget tier for the infused category.
Dow.
For sure. Look.
Dow. Come back here.
Meow. Here it goes.
Come on. Dow.
When she's sitting down. Look.
Yeah. You want the fluff.
I love it. No, we need it. We love it.
Fluff.
Of course we love it. We need it. Okay. We've got this and we're going to light this bad boy. Let's see.
Banana.
I tried it. This is what that guy was coming in for earlier today. That glass piece, that person didn't know where it was in the glass shop.
Oh, one of the...
I don't even know what that is.
This is a Seahorse Pro.
Oh, yeah. Duh. He should have just said that then. If you had just said that, we would have been much better off. 100%.
Well, yeah, because she knows what a Seahorse Pro is.
Exactly.
She's used these a bunch of times.
Exactly. Lightness. But Z, you got a chance to empty that into the bowl. What did that break up like? What did that look like?
It wasn't the finest fill in the world, but it wasn't bad.
Okay. Did you think it was flour? What are they getting from it?
Flour-ish.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of what I was expecting.
Totally. Okay.
It was a bit smoother than I was expecting, though.
Okay. Let's see. Smooth 1 through 10. What would you say?
Smoothness?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Okay. Fair. Very, very fair.
I was expecting like a 3.
Okay. Let's see. If I die, you know why, Stone Age. Okay, ready?
Do you taste the Moonbow?
It's very faint. The sweetness from Moonbow that's typically there is there. The sweetness is there. But let's see. Still early.
I almost tasted a little bit of coffee when I did that.
I could see. I get a sweet earthy, so I could see coffee.
Yeah, I still get a little coffee.
You know what I'm really getting? It's a sweet. Well, the overall, I like the way it tastes. Not what I'm getting. I do enjoy the flavor though. Like if somebody handed me this in wherever I was, I'd be like, okay, that's refreshing as a joint.
Yeah,
I feel like 100%. It's very nice and slow. You see the white ashes. You know what I mean? From the Moonbow coming out nice. I dig this. You know what I'm saying? I dig this so far. I definitely do.
My little roach keeps going out though.
Awesome. And we'll see if this one tries to dive out on this for sure.
It's okay. It's tough.
Be tough.
Tough.
Mighty tough. Mighty and tough. I dig this. Okay, now I have to agree.
They say coughing.
Right, strength on the level of smoothness. Definitely, maybe giving this one maybe a 6.
More than I was expecting.
Yes, better than I was expecting. And this is a bigger pack. You know what I mean? This is definitely a bigger pack. Dow, you know you want to join us.
Come on, Miss Dow.
She keeps poking her head in. She's like, "What are they up to?" And then she like leaves. And then she's like, "What are they up to?" And then she leaves. And look, there she is.
Come here, Dow. Dow. No, I'm gonna play hard to get.
Okay. Oh yeah, she knows. Look. She waves her tail.
Come here.
She's like fanning her tail.
Come here, you.
She's like, "You'll never get
That
me."
come hither tail.
Also, the more I get down in this, the milkier it's becoming.
Milkier.
The better the pull is responding, the more it's cherrying. I think that to start out, the tip may have been a little tight, but now it's finally reaching its stride in a joint. Don't really have to inhale much. By milkier, that means like that smoke is more thick, more substance to it. Definitely way more in that French inhale, which is nice. But she's coming. She's coming. She heard you. She heard you.
Come here, Dow.
Look. Good girl.
Hi.
Hi.
Come on up.
Right? I know.
Come on.
And she's probably smelling all the dogs. She's touching my leg right now, and this is uncharted territory. This is great. This is great.
Yeah, that's Meldar. He's your nephew.
Yes. Good girl. Good girl. She's so pretty.
She knows.
She's so pretty. Good girl, Dad.
Yay.
Yay. You know where you want to go.
Come on.
Look, I'll even make space. I'll even make space. We are making space right now. She's coming. She's coming. Oh my God.
She has to go under the.
Oh, okay. But look, black and white, black and white. Look, my shirt matches Dow.
You
do. Good girl, Dow. Good girl. Good girl. Kirsten, you see this? This is great. Look at how close I am. This is great. I love it. So
my neighbor's friends, when they get drunk, they'll talk to her.
I'm dead.
She'll just sit in the window and stare at them.
As they should. Yes, as they should. As I only would. If I was drunk outside, I'm talking to any animal. Period.
Come on, Dow. Dow. Give me your tail.
She's like, "What do you need from me?"
Get over here, Floof.
My night's made. All I wanted was Dow to be behind me, 100% on top
She's
of
making
this.
a handle out of the side of your head.
100%. Oh, there she goes. See, this is the shot I needed.
There she is.
Freeze frame. We love to see it. White and black cat, white and black ashes and resin. Look at this. Look at that combo. Look at that combo. I got to turn it more like this. There you go. Blend in camouflage. No pun intended.
She's like, "Where's mine, man?"
I'm sorry. Here you go. No, I'm kidding. What did you do? She's like, and ate it. Does your cat like to eat weed?
No.
In the palace of all this weed, there's so much weed here, ladies and gentlemen. In the palace of all this weed, does your cat ever eat your weed at all?
No. No, she's not a fan of weed. Well, she's not a fan, but
I've heard so many people say their cats eat their weed.
no, she won't. She's weird. She doesn't like people food either. She'll only eat Friskies, pate, cat food, and then some crunchy stuff.
Wow, she's loving this. She is loving this. She's all for this. Look at her. Her eyes are barely open.
At the fluffiness.
I love that cat's like, she's giving it her all. Because cats are light. You know what I mean? To withstand your firm pet. They got to give it their all to hang in there. Stand tight. It's funny. Same with tiny dogs. You give them a good rubbing and they're up for it, but they're barely hanging in there. You know, they're about to fall over. It's funny. I love that.
Her now, I think.
This is true.
I'll give her a pet.
Yeah. Good girl.
Just dive in there.
Good girl. You're right. She's so soft. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. She said, I know. No, I know. Her hair is long and it's short at the same time. Like, I love it. It looks like, you know what she looks like?
She's got kind of a meme.
Very much so. That's exactly what I was going to say. Love it. Wildcat. Do you think she could survive in a while?
No.
She'd be like, where's my frisky pate? What do you guys think this is?
Yeah.
She would be appalled, actually.
What is this?
Exactly. Jay.
Grasshopper? I'm not eating this grasshopper. Where is my Friskies pate wet food?
Oh my goodness. Let alone a rat.
And it better have some gravy on it, damn it.
Oh my goodness. Dude, she puts it with gravy?
She eats the gravy off the top of it and then leaves the rest.
LOL. That's funny.
And she's so cute that I let her do it.
That's okay. That's okay. I like that's enough to get her by. You know what I mean? That's good. You know what I mean?
She always has the dry food and then the wet food every day.
Nice.
That's like all she eats off of it.
Oh, yeah, good girl. But she's like, speaking of which, I'm gonna go have me a nice little sandwich right now. I've been saying sandwich all day. What a fucking sandwich for no reason. I've been saying that all day. This is burning nicely, evenly, very nicely, very evenly in my joint. White ashes the whole way through.
White smoke the whole way through.
Right. This is what I would say. Because this is almost a gram joint. And you guys see me smoke this much of a joint and be obliterated. It's Stone Age, so for what it is, like you were saying, decent.
Yeah, it's not super strong.
At all. This is good party weed because it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? If you're smoking in a social setting and you don't want to be too uncomfortable. What was that guy came in today?
Sit there and smoke it too, which is nice.
Literally, and not feel paranoid about getting too high or anything like that. Yeah. Were you there next to me? A gentleman came in today and he was like, man, I'm going to a barbecue and I got my family and I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to smoke, but I got to still be, functional.
Oh, I think I remember that guy.
Yes, he had a jersey on, a red jersey on. He had a hat on. Anyways, this guy came in and he was very adamant on having family over. It was a family barbecue he does every year. And he wanted that advice on what strain to get to still be upbeat, functional, and, able to do his thing and be, happy and not seem so high. You know what I'm saying? Because he was saying he hadn't smoked in a while. He's like, I've been out of the game for a year or something. He's saying something like that. It was either the Mountain Baker Dosido or the Candyland from Bono. It was Candyland. Yeah. Yes. And the lovely option and another ones that just does it. That I gave him that when I said just take 2 to 3 hits. And he was like, that's all I do, man, in the bowl. I just take 2 to 3 hits because he's like, I'm going to be entertaining people. Yeah. And I was like, if you go over 2 to 3 hits, I think it'll be heavy, or maybe a tad bit heavy. At least it is for me. 2 to 3 hits with Candyland. Me and Chuck hung. What did we hang? We hung up like a 3D mural on my wall that I took down. But we hung that after smoking Candyland. And I remember I took 3 hits off of his J and I was like, it was a Pono J. And I was like, I need to stop because I'm not going to be functional. But as I did it, happy, upbeat, super, super, super good. Really, really mood enhancing, in the mood to do anything is more the case of what it was. So I didn't mind sitting there. Chuck Light, of course, smoked the entire thing damn near to himself because I was Dunzo. But would you say that you get, so what direction would you say this leans? That's interesting. It's an interesting high.
I mean, it's an indica, but it's more of a hybrid for me.
Same. I would have to say, okay, ready? Do you think it's more relaxing or more sedative?
Relaxing.
Same, 100%. And this, I can smoke this any hour of the day. I'll let you know right now. It's just not the fact that the strain isn't strong. I think for Stone Age, this is just a mild experience overall, usually as the case with their, product.
But it's not bad. Like,
No. No, not bad at all. And these, they don't claim to be infused, you know, so for the price and then, you know, the amount.
Yeah, 9
you know,
grams, it's not bad. For 20 per.
Right. It's not bad. It's not bad. Really is not bad.
No,
this is a lot.
Like, hang out and smoke on this for a while.
Totally. And I wouldn't feel bad about burning through this because you got so much more, like,
I know, that's why I grabbed another one. Just like, whatever.
Dude, so much more. Like, it's, and we gave Steve, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is a lot, actually. You know what I mean? Genuinely.
Yeah.
But they, this is once again Stone Age rocking and rolling.
Stone Age.
And
Moonbow.
I would say,
I like these kind of things for like video gaming too, like kind of one that's just burns slow and
yes,
and doesn't get you too high, because then you can kind of just have something to grab when the game is slow.
exactly. And this is also, when it comes to gaming, I'm still here enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what, another thing I realized with gaming?
What?
My eyes. You know, if I have a heavy eye high, it
yeah.
hinders my sight. And it
Yeah.
also hinders my reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as quick, like hand-eye coordination wise. So this would be a great option for that, period. You know what I'm saying? I'd be very happy to get up on a, you know, game and go for it.
Yeah, I
you
can
know
play
what I'm saying?
Civ on this.
You know what I mean? Easily,
Yeah.
easily 100%. What was I gonna say? And if so far in the experience, what are some things I would like to do? I could do anything right now. But
features.
This is true. I'm sorry. Thank you. Sometimes you just gotta apologize. But this is, I could easily like do anything, but I worked a double, an insane double today at that. Very, very long day at work today. Was amazing with the most beautiful people as always. So we had a blast. You know what I mean? We had a blast. Big shout out to HIGH-5 and everything they do. And a big shout out to HIGH-5 Supply as well. Miss Wendy can add that feature right now.
And a shout out to our night crew.
Yes, and the night crew in particular, and the Baba Yaga. He will come for you. We had a blast tonight. Genuinely, thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
We need the Baba Yaga to come back.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to give in and just come walk through that door again. That would be I know he will. I know he will. And I can't wait. He is so funny. Thoroughly. If I don't got you, I'm gonna need him. I'm gonna need him 100%.
Well, he's been back twice since I started. That's a year and a half. So
third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. This time he'll come and he'll stay. The Rabba Yaga. We love to see it. But like I said, do anything. I worked a really long day. However, do I feel there's an uphill battle to get anything done, to start any project? Absolutely not. I'm ready to plan my day tomorrow. I'm ready to eat something. I'm ready to, you know, I don't even know, I could do laundry right now. This is midnight, ladies and gentlemen. So I could easily do something else. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
What do you?
It's definitely not like a sedative indica at all.
At all. At all. At all. And Moonbow is Gushers and like Gelati 41 or Gelato 41, something like that. Yeah. I'm almost positive it is. I don't have my phone. My phone is where? Here. Baba, yeah. Let's see. Boom. Okay, let's see. Moonbow. Let's go for it. Let's see. Here we go.
So nobody's called in on this thing because we would have seen Steve-O.
Yes, we would have seen them. Moonbow. It's by Seed Bank. It's Skittles and Do-si-do. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm sorry.
Wow, Do-si-do's crossed into a lot of things, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Genuinely.
Gorilla Glue and Do-si-do's duct tape.
Yep. Cherry Do-si-do.
Yep.
Fire. And it's back. It's back. The cherry Do-si-do is back. It looks just like it's been a while.
Well, it was the Cowlids too.
Was it? Oh yeah, but I was on vacation.
Oh,
I missed that.
Yeah, half of that.
Look at you. Oh boy, that's funny. You're smart. That's funny. That's very funny. Because You know, and the first day I came back, I worked Mikey's shift, a door shift, in the AM.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even go over to the flower. Nobody
Oh.
said anything. And then I think I was off for 2 days after that. Came back, and it was like last one on display, and I was like cherry dosey do, and it was the last one. I didn't even. I was like 2 left. I didn't even look at the back of it because I'm like, well, wow, that's funny. Y'all are funny. Y'all are so funny for that. Wow. And I thought I saw something like that and was like, interesting. That's a cherry dosey. I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. And I literally said it probably just like a snob, just like that. I know the cherry dosey I like. That's funny. Oh man.
Emerald syrup.
Yes. Let me put this.
Dude, you need to try a bowl of that.
Okay, let's see something very quickly.
Are you afraid of my germs? You can smoke on the Malvar.
No, I'm chilling. Z, I only have to do this one.
What?
I only have to do the Moonbow for this.
Oh.
But I will definitely take a nug.
All right, take a nug with you.
No, it's different. This is more pissy. This is more pissy than the dosey do I have.
The dosey do you have?
100%. It's more light. It
hits so nice.
It's way more light. Let's see. You got good nugs in this too.
Hey, stop checking out my nugs.
You're right. You're right. This I'm nerding out over here. This is actually really, really nice. It's got a good texture too. Sweet lime. It's got a nice sweet lime kind of piss.
It's so good.
That sounds weird in the best way. Sweet lime piss. Who knew? Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I definitely need to get on that.
I have to find you something to put a nug in.
See, I think in this emporium of weed, there's something that you can put that in. Yes. This is That's the funniest thing I've heard all day.
You want it in this?
Yeah, let's do it. That reminds me of King Sherbet.
Actually, I got one of these. I can put it in there.
Nice.
I like the dog stuff jars.
Hell yeah.
Can't take it with me.
This is true. He's got to trek quite the journey going across country. Are you getting excited?
I'm more like going, what the hell are you doing, kid? But
and that's good in life. That's good in life. I think thank you. You know what I think? I think a new phase in life is that what the fuck are you doing, kid? That's like a nerves are there for a reason kind of thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you know something major is happening.
Well, when I wake up, I'm freaking out about it, and then when my conscious brain is back and I think about it, it's like everything about it makes sense. So,
Yep.
Like,
as long as it makes freaking sense.
Yeah.
As long as it makes sense. So ready? Do you feel any stress?
Yeah.
Okay. I know moving. I
fucking hate
moving.
Yeah.
I agree. But now you get to downsize. And like you said, what'd you say? You got, 50 plus years of life, you know what I'm saying, with you.
Yeah.
Now you get to shed that.
Yeah.
You know what I
carrying
mean?
all this crap around for way too long.
Totally. It's funny. I'm 27 and I said the same thing when I moved in April. And I was like, oh, I went through this big thing. I stressed and flipped out. I flipped out. And I'm like, got rid of, I took an axe to my couch. I did a whole bunch of stuff and was insane. But the relief, like I wake up and I'm like, I want this. What did I keep? I'm literally in this house going, I want this. I really want this. And Malcolm, you destroyed the ones that you have. Like, you don't really need this. You're being greedy. And I think as you mature, that's a sign of like letting go.
Well,
you got to let go.
In the end, like, you don't own stuff. Stuff owns you. You know what I mean?
Wow. I didn't until just now. Wow.
And I feel like I've been owned by my stuff for way too long.
Yeah.
Like those chairs right there.
Yeah.
Like I got that in college when I first moved to Albuquerque.
Wow.
20 years ago, whatever, more than that, 30 years ago.
Nice. I have to sit. I have to sit in it just for the culture.
And they're crap.
And that's okay.
But I moved them cross country. Why the fuck did I move them cross country?
That's so I can do this.
So you can do that.
100%. 100%. This is great. This is a story, and I'm so
So we
happy
can
I
see
got to sit
Malcolm
in this.
sitting in the chair.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. This is. I am so happy I got a chance to do this. That's great. I'm gonna remember this the day I die. I got to sit in Zane's college chair.
Yeah, those are my college chairs.
This is great. Nice.
And let's see, that thing I got. One of my neighbors was moving at my apartment across town,
Nice.
and they're like, "You want that? $75." Boom.
Wow. Wow. And you know.
And this were part of that deal too. The tables.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were nice fucking house. Jesus Christ.
But
Wow.
you know, they didn't want to take it with them either.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'll get some nice furniture, sure.
This table and the lamp is fire. On each side, those are hot.
Yeah.
That's very modern chic. That is hot. And a little cat bed underneath.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. That's functionality. That is funny. I like that, actually.
I got some cat on the back of me.
Hi, Mama. Look, she's licking her lips. You do it. Good girl.
Hey, babe.
Good girl.
She's
Hi.
coming to say hi.
I know.
You may
I
pet the
know.
noble features.
I know. Right? It's okay. I know.
She likes having her, when you take her tail and do this too.
Really?
Yep.
I always feel like I'm gonna disrespect her tail. Like cats don't like their tail.
Most cats don't. She's okay with it.
Wow.
Yeah, most cats don't want to touch her tail at all.
Maybe she just loves you so much that she lets you do it.
I can hold her tail. Like I can just sit there and.
Wow. She's eating. Yay. Look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her. She's very gentle.
She is very gentle.
Very, very gentle. And see, that scares me. I'm so rough. Like, especially with pets. Like, I want to play like I'm the little Malcolm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
she's
great.
like the soft little love floof. She's like a tribble.
I love this. Nice. Right? Good girl. Right? Oh, I love it.
This is the
Super.
Dowcast.
Yes, very, very much so. You should have a Dowcast. I think that'd be a fucking great idea. That would be awesome. You know, and you want to know why I had to sit in that chair? Things I really like. That's history. I've never been to Albuquerque, New Mexico, but that was there.
But you've sat in the Albuquerque chair.
I've sat in the Albuquerque chair. That chair has probably seen so many drunk people, so many high people, so many great people, so many awesome people. So that's, yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. I dig shit like that.
Yeah, that chair has been to many a college party.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Many Sammy Adams.
In college, one of our houses was nicknamed the House of Fun.
Nice. I could see that. 1,000,000,000%.
Or Club 519. So it was
Ooh.
519 Carlisle Boulevard.
The exact address. If I go there, they better be having fun in that house.
And the only reason I remember the address is because Club 519.
Many a memory and
Yeah.
folklore stemming from House 519.
In fact, one of my Club 519 roommates is in Massachusetts.
Really?
Yep.
Not Pedro.
No, Scott.
Scott. Got
Yeah.
you. Got you. That's and you. What part of Mass again? And that guy came in from Mass today. That was
I know,
great.
that was cool.
That was
Yeah, he
super
was from
cool.
Lowell.
Lol. There's an R in there somewhere.
No, there's not.
I'm crying. I'm crying. I thought for sure there was an R because I heard him say it in the store too, and I was like, I don't even know what he just said. That's funny.
Yeah, my brother went to Lowell.
So it's Lowell.
Yeah, Lowell.
Lowell. Got you. Okay. Okay.
Now, how is Peabody pronounced?
Peabody.
In Massachusetts, it's Peabody.
Peabody. Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, the town is Peabody.
Peabody. Okay. I'm going down the corner to Peabody.
Yeah. If you say Peabody, they'll be like, where are you from?
Wow. Deal. Now I know what it's funny. When I go to Mass, I'll probably still say it like a jerk. I'll forget and say it like a jerk.
And in Mass, regular coffee has cream and sugar in it.
Okay. Okay. I'll stay away. I can stay away from coffee.
No, you don't have to stay away from it. Just
I
know
mean-
that if you say regular, it's gonna have cream and sugar.
Okay.
Okay. They'll say, "Do you want it regular?"
And I'll say, yeah.
And you'll say, "No,
Oh, no.
I want it Malcolm's way.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Deal. Deal. I don't even know how to figure it out.
I want it Malvar style."
Exactly. They're gonna say, okay, green fuming. No, I'm kidding. And they're gonna say with a gram on the side. I'm gonna say thank you. Absolutely. It's just literally burning until the filter. And I'm done smoking this. I will say once it got to the end, it's a little bit harsher. I will
You are
say
correct,
that.
sir.
I'll definitely say that.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad. Just a tad. Just a tad. This is nice though. Okay, so I would say one of these, and I feel like one of these, and I'm chilling, but a normal joint, a halfway to a half gram, and I'm struggling. So I would need to smoke this whole thing. I would say it burned nicely, but at the same time, that's a big joint. So if I'm just smoking by myself, which usually I am, this is a chore. I think I'd want it to be a smaller J and be more potent.
Well, that's why I unroll them into the pipe.
So you can get to it.
Yeah,
You know.
so I like have one bowl and then I get a half gram.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
maybe 2 bowls and a half gram, kind of depending on.
Got you.
But then it doesn't get so scuzzy in the end either.
This is also true. Less resonant.
And you get a chance to look at what the fill is like.
100%. And I think that when you do it kind of like a little bit out and then the rest, you can also get a chance to like stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before you move on to the next project.
Right.
I think if you just smoke it the way I did, you're like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go back to hitting this again. And that's what it feels more like a chore. You know?
When I'm doing a pre-roll, I feel like I have to keep doing that. And when I'm smoking the pipe, I don't.
Totally. Even after you finish the pipe, then it's like, okay, let me see how high I am.
Right.
And then move on.
It's like, oh, I want that pre-roll.
Literally.
Well, I smoked 2 of those, and I'm still pretty much fine. But like, I mean, I'm relaxed.
Right.
I feel it, but I don't like feel it.
Yeah, you're chilling. It's funny. I'm literally about to do this too. This is a very leg up high.
Yeah.
1 billion %.
Yeah.
Relax, but still here to tell you like whatever I have to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Get my point
this
across.
is a good party pack. Like,
Yes. I'm thinking like even like a party pack, yes, but like I think when I say party, I feel like sometimes I misguide, and it's not. I'm think people think like loud music and dark lights and strobe lights, like right. When I say party, right. That was actually very good, because that's exactly what I was picturing in my head. But this is more like dinner party. I feel like, because if it was dark and all, like I could be down for that, but I wouldn't prefer it. That's the
I could
thing.
see either with this actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, would I want to deal with drunk people right now? No. That's what I'm getting to. I feel like. And if there's loud music, dark lights and strobe and dark atmosphere and strobe lights, and there's not drunk people, that's weird.
Yeah,
and I damn sure don't want to be there. That would be okay.
Without the drunk people, just the and some strobe lights, and just sitting there kind of tripping out on it.
That's okay if I'm on shrooms. If I'm just smoking
weed,
on shrooms. I mean, someone be on shrooms. Everybody wants to be on shrooms. Coming soon.
Shrooms right now.
But you're not wrong about that. That's a fact. Hell yeah. And then also, this is like I said, dinner party, talking amongst, I'm saying, people, being social. You can, have a common project, something, get up and be active. You don't have to sit down, you could move, people doing a potluck or something like that. I think of the brunch, what I'm saying? Everybody's coming and they're doing their thing. They make their dish, they set up, the tableware, whatever, and it's boom, just like that. I could see this for that, 100%.
Yeah.
What now? What wouldn't I do on this?
You would not eat combos? No.
I mean, yes, I would. What wouldn't I do? That's a good question. What are you in the most not in the mood to do right now? Don't say pack.
Calisthenics.
Ooh. Yeah, working out was the last thing on my mind. That's more what it is. It's the last thing on my mind is exercise. You are not wrong about that. And it's funny, I have physical ability, like I'm still able-bodied.
Mhm.
And I find that funny because if I were home right now, I'd be like, what can I do? What can I do? I feel like this is becoming more of, as it's progressing also, I feel like this is becoming more of a, like, okay, like what next? What next? Like, you know, it's a little curious.
Yeah.
It's a little curious. So I find that funny that the physical ability, usually for someone like myself in particular, I'll get down on the floor and be doing push-ups all the time out of nowhere.
It's not like I have no energy, but I just don't feel like working out.
Right. That would be the last thing. 100%. 100%. That's interesting. Okay. And that's a good point. Okay. What's something else I wouldn't want to do? I might not sit. But I'm sitting still. My brain is not sitting still at all. I'm, like you said, sober, damn near just completely fine. Which is leaving Malcolm all over the place as per usual. So oh my God. I was at the store and Josh was like, there's no music. I realized that there's no music this whole morning. And I was like, yeah, I just realized that too. And they put on like reggae. I'm like, should we put this on 12 o'clock maybe? We went the entire morning from 8 o'clock until 12, no music. And then it literally lame. And then I started laughing. I was like, I gotta shut that music off in my head. And almost immediately, me and Josh at the same time went, and he goes, you too. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's so fucking funny. Yeah, clowns at their finest hour. We were there for y'all. And the morning shift is actually great. I had a smooth. Absolutely. I had a blast. Shit didn't start going south until around 3 o'clock.
Around 3.
We started getting the home base of messages, and everybody from the morning was like, uh-oh. And Hobbs and Steven were already going to do like a double. But Hobbs didn't do a double today.
Yeah, what happened to Hobbs?
He told me he was going to do a double this morning, and he was like, oh, so we'll all be here all day. And Hobbs was like, yep. And Steven was like, yep. And then I turned around, and Hobbs was going, and I was like, And then and the funnier thing about that was everything started happening, and I was like, we're down 2 people. But I thought we had coverage. I was like, wait, I thought we had extra coverage. Like, no. Nevertheless, we still made it work. It went in doubt. Pinky out. And we rocked and rolled and got the job done. But this is overall genuinely Stone Age. This is good. I would say if somebody say, hey, are these good? I would say yes. I would say these are good. Why? What's the word I'm looking for? The cost.
Yeah.
For quantity.
Relatively inexpensive.
Yes.
Large amount of flour.
Yes.
It's decent smoking weed.
Yes. 100%.
You bring a pack of those for a party and everybody pretty much have something to smoke on.
Look at tearing it off. Or is he grabbing a joint?
I don't know.
Is he tearing the wrapper or is he grabbing a joint? We'll never know.
Is there another one on the other side?
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. There is. And they're playing alien ping pong with the joints. They're playing alien frisbee with the joint. He's throwing it and he's catching it. Look at, do you see this, Stone Age? What a treat. That's a treat. I like that. What else does this box have, Jay? Now I'm looking for everything. I'm not going to open the bottom, Malcolm, because that's how things fall out. Okay.
I do like their little $4, their little infused pre-rolls too.
Yes, those are great. And got them coming. You know, they keep them coming. Yeah. Definitely. They're stocked like
they're like a huge, like
we've not had them since we've had them, have we? Have we gone a moment where we haven't had Stone Age joints?
So no, we've had a bunch of
them. Literally. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's like how Walden sometimes can be. Because not even. They're almost always there. Yeah. Either it's the Keith ones or it's the regular ones.
So that Mickey Kush has been gone for a really long time.
What happened?
Where's the Mickey?
Where does that Mickey Kush? I had a taste of that shit was good. That was like a nice blueberry cushy kind of vibe. It was lovely. That was great. I loved it. I mean, I was surprised. And I was like, everybody said it was gonna be good. And I didn't think it was gonna be good. I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it. And I'm glad I got the loose flour too. I didn't even get the thing everybody was most crazy about was the pre-rolls. I feel like. So Mickey Kush and Walden, please.
But this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Totally. And I think if I had one thing to say, I would say indica dominant hybrid or write party indica. Supper party.
It's like a straight up hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're gonna say indica, you gotta say indica dominant hybrid. But you know, they trap themselves with the color coding.
That's true.
Because now the orange has to be labeled sativa. The grain has to be the hybrid. And the purple, it's purple, so it's gotta be the indica.
Gotta be the indica.
You know what I mean? And it's a bad stigmatism in the cannabis industry. But you know, just saying hybrid, indica dominant hybrid in this case will better suit, I think, and less confused.
And indica, sativa, and hybrid are actually BS.
Yes,
anyway.
very much so. And of course, I wanted to say practice makes perfect with trial. Trial finds, trial finds desired effects to each their own. You know, it's literally to each person. It's very
trial and error.
Trial and error by trial or success. Well, I don't know. That doesn't have as much of a ring to it. But this is still very good. This is still decent. Okay, and we've reached our time. That flew by.
Yeah. Literally
flew by.
1 through 10, would you buy that again?
Okay, I would probably give this. Yes, I would give this an 8. Why? Because of the amount. I would give this an 8 for the amount and the ability. Because there's so many things. And also, I don't want to smoke my good weed with everybody. Period. Especially at a party. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I literally. We remember that episode we talked about head stash.
You smoke that and you stay away from the precious.
Exactly. That my precious. That my precious. That's funny.
Last nug of biscotti.
Nice. Yeah, but I 1,000,000%. I go to a lot of friend gatherings, and it's like, oh, let me bring weed, and it's like, Malcolm, you don't want to bring that weed because you know you're gonna miss it when you get back. You know you're not going to have anything when you get back because that's what you were waiting on. You're not going to want to smoke these, like the pre-rolls we get in the sample bins and stuff like that. Like, I'll bring that. Yeah. Or like sativas. I don't really care for sativa. I'll bring those things. You know what I mean? This is something where I can feel confident, like, okay. And the problem is, I don't always have that. I'm selfish. I get all the stuff I like. Right. So when it comes time to go and smoke, what about my needs? Right.
What about me and my needs?
We're from the East Coast. So when it comes to social gatherings, they're like, oh, like I want to bring something. I still want to contribute. But at the same time, I don't want to give away something I like so much. Yeah. So this is a good thing that I can also partake in, enjoy. It doesn't have to be a sativa that I found laying around under my couch.
Right. And it's not embarrassing.
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
And there's so much of it. You're not going to run out. I feel like if you smoke,
and as a bud tender, you can't really give them something embarrassing.
Yeah, this is true. This is a good recommendation. 100%. For that reason, I could not agree more. And I think if you're gonna 1 through 10, 8, I would buy this again for exactly what it is, and I would keep them just only for a function or any gathering. I would literally keep it. I would in my car, but I didn't say that. No. I didn't say that, but this is the one to save you.
Well, you can keep a pack in your car, and then like when you're meeting up with friends, it's there in your car, and you take it out and go to your friend's house.
Exactly. Or in your trunk. Yes, very much so. Yes, preferred. But this is awesome for what it is. This is a lot of flour.
That's a lot of flour. That's 9 grams.
9 grams. That's a lot.
That's more than a 7.
That's more than a 7. Then that's where it gets stupid. There you go. That's where it gets ridiculous. This is a lot.
This is a quarter. This is more than a quarter.
More than a quarter, literally, for a ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, oh my God, I didn't pay as much attention to that for some reason. I paid more attention to the 0.9 grams to the actual fact that it was 9 grams.
Yeah.
That's funny. Now that's funny.
Okay. I think I'll agree with your 8.
Yeah, it's fair.
For the price range that it's in,
100%.
8. If we were judging it against everything, it's probably a 6. But
yes, I agree.
For what it is, it's an 8.
Yeah. I could even maybe give this a 5. You know what I'm saying? For what it is, because it's not the preference. You know what I'm saying? That's me scaling on my preference, what I'm looking for. Especially at midnight.
Because I'm a snob.
Yes, and you labeled this as an indica.
Right.
So now I really could give this something different. You know what I mean? Just for branding and packaging, 100%. And also, on the next episode, we definitely got to jump into these.
Yep.
You know, I'm not even going to tell you what they are, but you just saw that, but then you didn't.
They know what it is.
You saw that and then you didn't. And you saw it and you didn't.
People in the know at the shop know exactly what that is.
Exactly. 100%. And we're going to come back fuller and better than ever as well next episode. That's for sure.
Yep.
But to all the homies out there and to Z, my dear friend Z in the Z Castle. I've enjoyed his house so much so. I can't tell you guys enough. I kept saying that the entire day.
And he's going to take some of it with him.
Oh my goodness. I'm thinking, I'm hoarded. We spoke about this.
Yes.
I need to, I just got to think about it. I have a closet door that's in my bedroom that's messing things up. But also now I know the size of it, so I'll see. And I'll see if I can move my bed around. Because it's so pretty. I really like it. I really, really like it.
How much of a Malcolm Long is it?
Oh my goodness. And you want to know what's even funny? I was like, Malcolm, you should lay on the floor because you don't have a table. Okay, let's see. This is literally my height. This is
it is
literally my height.
You've got maybe an inch on it.
The door comes out and hits me. I love it. That's great. Okay, I got an inch. Okay, I got room to work with. Yeah, that's so funny.
It's like the Smoot story from Boston. You know, Smoot Bridge.
No,
I told you this story.
no.
I think it's the Mass Ave Bridge. It's a bridge near MIT. I think it's the Mass Ave Bridge. Anyway, it's like the 60s, and this MIT student, I think his name was John Smoot, and his buddies were drunk, and they decided to measure the bridge out of Smoots. And so they laid him over and over across the whole bridge and measured it in Smoots.
Yes.
Well, the Smoots became very popular in Boston. And some years back, they redid the bridge, and they marked the Smoots back.
Wow.
And it is colloquially known as the Smoot Bridge.
The Smoot Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. That is
very Boston.
Can we see this when I go?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. How far away is that?
What, the Smoot Bridge?
Yeah.
It's in the middle of town.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a cousin that moved to Boston, so we got to get out.
Cousin from Boston,
and we will drink Samuel Adams for Z.
I think I need to hang out with your cousin.
100%. His name is Eric. I will give you his contact information. Right. You will actually love Eric, as a matter of fact. Yes, it's very, very much so like me. 100%.
Does he like you?
Yes, less high octane, but I told you he's the chill one. He's the way more chill one. No, still from Long Island, New York, though. He's from Freeport. Yes, he's from Freeport, Long Island, New York. Big shout out to Long Island, New York. He's from the 516, where I am from the 631. You gotta love it. And I'm sending a big kiss to all my people on the East Coast in general. I will be back in November, while Z will be back much sooner.
I will be back in October.
Wow. You're gonna have Halloween out there.
I know.
I miss Halloween on the East Coast, too.
I know.
I really do. I really do. And you're gonna get Christmas out there too.
And the deciduous trees and the leaves.
Boston's got nice trees. My New York didn't have nice trees.
No?
No.
City, right?
Very much so. No nice trees, really.
Central Park, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. But that's like out the way. New York's bigger than you think, especially when you're young and don't have a car. Very much so. But the parks are like turf. They're like my son and grandson's like Major League Baseball or Little League Baseball team, whatever stuff. Not pretty parks. No, not in Long Island, New York. At least when I was there. I'm sure they have now turf and trees. Because I'm sure they didn't plant any grass.
Maybe the trees are made out of turf.
Have I seen fake trees before? You know what? That's the most New York thing I've ever seen. I've heard of. It's probably been a thing. I cannot honestly say that I don't doubt that. Like I believe that
something's got to keep it alive.
Yeah, no, literally. I wonder.
All right,
they come back. Oh, look, one more thing. It's hitting me. The high is progressing, or I don't know if it's the high catching up with the cart. It could be that cart. I thought. Great off that card.
Isn't that card awesome?
Bruh. Yes. That shit was great.
This is a rosin babe.
And
this is the packing it came in.
Bubble
Bubblegum gelato.
Nice.
Constellation cannabis.
You think we could reach that down here? What in Vancouver? You think they'd come down here?
I don't see why not.
Constellation cannabis.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
This is like, it's a game changer.
literally, I took the lightest 2 hits and was like good. I was happy and good.
It tastes like weed too. Like,
Very.
all I've ever wanted was a vape that tasted like weed.
Very much so. It does taste like weed. Well, without all the other
Yeah, it
things.
tastes just like weed terpenes.
Exactly. Like literally just weed.
Yeah.
And it's like you want to say it's something else, but it's not. It's just weed without all the bad stuff. As a flower lover, I want to be like, yeah, that tastes like, this, but it's missing this, or I'm craving something else. It literally,
my mouth tastes green.
I wanted to say weed butter. I wanted to say it tastes like weed butter, but it doesn't.
It
like
tastes green.
It just tastes green. Tastes like chlorophyll.
Yeah.
And terpenes.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed.
Shout out to Lux in Seattle for introducing me to this.
Yes, and Lux, those work on the 510 thread. Yes.
Yes, they do. Perfectly fine.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
Constellation Cannabis, if you're watching this, please give us a shout out and
yes,
email
please
us.
Call
please.
us. We want your vapes.
100%. And big shout out to, do you think they would come down here? Maybe Constellation Cannabis?
I don't know, but I hope so.
I wonder where they're based out of. We got to figure that out first.
We need to get a whole bunch of these.
Yeah.
Rosin vapes.
I would sell that for $70.
Well, this half gram was 50.
Nice. Okay, we can say that because we were
exactly.
That's a half gram.
Yep.
It's got to burn way slower. It's thicker too. It's got to be thicker rosin.
I mean, I've been smoking this for a couple of days now.
I'd have been hitting that every other hour. I'd hit that every other hour.
Another hit.
Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, let's see. That's weird. You know what this reminds me of? I figured it out. It reminds me of vaping flower in my PAX pod. My PAX era too. Yes, that's what that reminds me of. The taste of vape in my PAX pod, my PAX era flower, not oil. My PAX era 2 flower little PAX thing. That's exactly what that tastes like. And just the weed.
Just weed.
Literally in chlorophyll. It'd be the chlorophyll and the I wonder if that's why when you vape it turns brown. Is it just does chlorophyll have a higher temperature than the other plant matter?
Oh, that just down.
I mean, yes, this is true.
That, you know what that is? It's like when they make the rosin, there's like a liquid goop that comes off, and they just take it and like centrifuge it, and I think there's something else that they do, but and then they stick it in the vape. That's it.
Nice.
So it's really just rosin.
Really rosin. Wow. That's thick then, yeah. That's nice though. Wow. Yeah. That's different. Okay, well.
I want like 10,000 of those.
Yes. Ditto. I'm gonna start saying ditto more often. I have to start doing it. Ditto. Yes. But it seems as though we've reached the conclusion of this podcast. To everyone out there, remember to stay high and humble, and we'll see you all next time. Peace. And now I get to do this. Gaga. Hey.